Hi, my name is Jennifer Cooper with JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here with us today, and I hope that you'll hit the like, subscribe, and share, because what we do here is notary everything. We talk about notary skills, notary education, notary business, female entrepreneurship, and so much more. And if it's something you're into, I'd love for you to be a part of this very small but growing family. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about this. I'm excited to talk to you all the time. You probably hear me say that, but I am happy to be here and share this information with you because I think it's important, as we all are business owners, what works and doesn't work for our business. So today we're going to talk about business cards, specifically paper or electronic. So if that's something that you are interested in, stick around and we're going to get into it. Okay, let's talk about business cards. If you started a business today or in the last 30, 40, 50, all the way back to the 20s, you have thought about, or you've already gotten a business card, a paper business card. Let me look. I have some right here that I want to show you that I do for myself, but I dabble in both sides of this spectrum. Paper business cards. This one has a QR code, and if you scan it, it gives you all of my contact information. This business card is I keep in all my bags, my purse. I have it with me all the time because we are traditionally trained that having a business card is something we need to have if we are a legitimate business. And that has been true in the past. But the reason why there's a debate now about paper over electronic is that we as a society, and especially since COVID has pushed our society more digital, to a more digital way of life faster than it would have naturally, 3 to 4 years faster. Everything's going digital and remote, even notarizations in some states, a lot of states. And so the need for a non-paper version of a business card became important really fast. If you're meeting people like this, how do you give them your business card if it's a paper? How do you share all of your information so that they have access to it to get in touch with you again in the future? That's where digital business cards become important. So a digital business card could be a lot of different things. It could be something that you email somebody. It can be a QR code on a paper card. It could be on your phone so that you touch somebody else's phone with your phone. When this app or card is open, it automatically transfers your contact information to their phone and they save it in their contacts. It could be, I have a little tag on my keys that can touch somebody's phone and does the same thing. There's a lot of different ways this can work, but talking about the validity of one or the other is the differences in why we would consider it. Digital, that's how we're all moving. One, for digital business cards. Going digital saves a lot of trees. About 7 million trees a year or more are harvested for paper business cards. Okay, so if you want to be a little bit more sustainable, that's a way to do it. And then getting that information to that person immediately, as opposed to them putting that card in their pocket and then they get home and they take out all the cards and they throw things away, or they save it or they don't. You don't know what happens after you've given them your business card. With having a digital business card, some of them you can track who you sent information to. Some of them you can import information into a spreadsheet, but the cool thing about it is they don't need an app, right? If you scan this to somebody's phone, it shouldn't make them log into anything to get your information. It automatically puts your contact information, your business name, and everything into their contacts. So, and when you get their card or their digital card, you put their information in your phone and you date when they got your information, so you can set up a system of following up with them. And when you send a text or you send an email, that contact's already in their phone, so you don't look like you're somebody that they've never met before. It has a ton of benefits. Now, why would you want to stay with paper? Paper is more traditional. There's nothing wrong with it. There's some really cool things you can do with paper business cards. I have one of my colleagues here, and when he gave me his card, I have it here somewhere. I had it here somewhere. Oh, here it is. He gave me his card. I don't think this is going to translate, but this card has a texture. It feels amazing. It's very textile, and that alone means I'm probably not going to throw away this card. I've already imported his information into my things, but it's such a cool thing. If you think I'm weird, but it's very ASMR for me, sometimes if I just need to breathe, is to pick up his card and feel it, because it's got a really soft kind of velvety texture to it. It's very cool. You can't do this with a digital card, right? But I had to take extra steps to take his information and put it into my information. So I had him in my contacts. Just that step being removed alone is one of the biggest benefits to going digital. The other thing is, especially since COVID, a non-touch way to share information is by tapping a phone to a phone, or having a key fob like I do to somebody else's phone. There's not having to be any, I pulled this card out of my pocket and I've been touching it all night long and I've been giving it to all kinds of people. That's not there. Now, to networking events. You might think it'd be kind of weird. I thought it was going to be weird to go to a networking event and people go, here's my card. Can I have your card? And I'm like, well, can I have your phone? You know, but it's not as weird as you think. And it's pretty common. I have, besides the key fob, the company I use, and the company is Mobilo that I use, and I'll link that in the description along with a whole bunch of other options for digital business cards. I have a key fob and I have a metal card. So I don't use my key. I don't keep my keys in my hand at networking events. I keep that metal card in my pocket. And they say, can I have your card? And I'll say, actually, I have a digital card. Do you have your phone? And they bring their phone out and I just touch my card to their phone and it populates. All they have to hit is save. And so it is, people are getting on board with it more often. It's not as complicated or as hard to get the person next to you. It is pretty cool at loan signings when my keys might be on the table and somebody brings their phone near my keys and it bings their phone and they're like, oh, I have all your information on my phone now. It's kind of fun when that happens, but the world is moving. We all are a part of it. It's moving to a much more digital, electronic way of life. And also, for me, one of the big things is how sustainable and eco-friendly having a digital means of a card as opposed to paper is. I probably will do one more round of orders on my cards and then finish them out and stay just digital in the future. But a couple things I want to talk about is how you can get a digital card. Besides the companies down below, you can make your own. You can create a QR code on Canva, and then save it. Access Canva from your phone, download it as a picture, and then you have it. And that QR code is all you need for them to access your information. And all you do is put a link to like whatever you want. I use Linktree. A Linktree shows up all my information. I'll put a link to it. There is a link to it down in the description box so you can see what I'm talking about. That's the code I put on my QR codes so that when they scan it, it pops up Linktree and it just gives them everything and they can pick what they want. So what contact, I want their Facebook, I want her YouTube, I want her webpage, I want her phone number. Whatever they want, they can pick from that list. So that's the way to do it. And then otherwise you can order a product online, or you can create a digital business card that you don't have on you, but that you can email to somebody through different CRMs or apps. The TOMM app, we've talked about that in this channel. That is a Notary. It's not really a CRM. It's more of a relationship management, but it will create a business card for you that you can send to potential clients. And you can send it via text and you can send it via email if you have all that client's information. So there's lots of different ways you can do this. But if you're wondering if it's worth it, my answer to you is yes. A resounding yes. it's worth it to have a digital business card. And if you want to feel that nostalgic feeling of being a business owner to have a paper card, do it. Because still, when I go to network lunches, people start passing cards around the table. It's a little harder to do a QR thing or a digital card around the table when they're doing that. So always having 50 to 100 business cards on you is probably helpful. And it kind of gives you that little, I'm a business owner thing, and here's my business card. It's a thing, it's a feeling, it's a nostalgic feeling. And there's no reason to rob yourself of that. But if you are absolutely 100% against paper, you're going to survive. You're going to have a really excellent way of communicating and sharing information with potential clients and potential colleagues in your business. So that's all I've got for you. There's lots of links in the description box, as always. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment. Again, hit the like and subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss it. I upload every Sunday morning at midnight, and with content, interviews, the works, all kinds of fun stuff like that. Also, I do have coaching available if you're interested. I have a couple different levels. We can do a 15-minute introductory call, which is free, a 30-minute deeper dive call, which is $30. And I also have a subscription-based coaching program that gives you access to all of my courses, all of my resources, one-on-one work, phone calls, Zoom, group coaching. I'll walk you through the whole journey, and that's available. Links of all that are down below. I hope you guys have a great day. And until next week, take care of yourself and go out and promote your business. See you later.